Now, I'm going to talk about a Atomy detox that was introduced by Dr. Swee and Star Master Jennifer Lim. And the 12 products we're using is the Atomy Fruit Bites, our probiotics, our Finezymes, Color Food Vitamin C, Spirulina, Rhodiola Milk Thistle, Pure Tea, Cafe Arabica Black, Hemohem, Organic Oatmeal, Alaska E Omega 3, and the Organic Black Chia Seeds. Now, you're wondering, why am I doing this? Well, I was introduced to this detox program October 1 of 2021. As you can see, I got a very large tummy right there. Plus, I weighed 275 pounds. And my belly was 42 and 3/4 and waist was 44 and a half. Well, this is what it is after February 28, 2022. And I'm down to 238.4 pounds. My belly's at 46 and 3/8 and my waist is 39 and 5/8. So what's that mean? That means I lost 36 and it's a little over 36.6 pounds. My belly dropped by 6 3/8 of an inch and my waist is 4 7/8 of an inch. So I credit it to Dr. Swee, Jennifer Lim, and the group that have done the detox programs with me. Now, that's going to be another lesson plan from Jennifer Lim, so I'm not going to go into details on that. I just wanted to share you these wonderful results. And, oh, by the way, now I have to go out and buy a new wardrobe because everything I had before is way too big. So thank you for letting me share that. Now, coming up, we have Sharon Rosemester, Mirna Giron, talking about my vision. So everybody give Mirna Giron a very big hand for being here tonight. She's a very special lady. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. And we will let Sharon Rosemester, Mirna Giron, take over.
Hello, everyone. Wow. I can see it, that too many of you have a great story to tell us, right? Let me tell you something. One time I was like you, behind a computer and sometimes behind my cell phone. And I was listening and watching the vision of someone. And I told to myself, I would like to do that one day. And guess what? Dreams comes true. That is quote that it says, if you can dream it, you can do it, right? What do you think? That is true. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mirna Giron. I'm a Sharon Rose Master in the Atomy company. I'm a doctor, Salvadorian doctor by profession. In United States, I work as a medical instructor. I prepare people to work in medical offices, hospitals, labs, etc. Let me tell you about my story. My root. I was born and raised in El Salvador. I come from a very humble family which live in the countryside. My parents got married when they were so young, and they created a large family, a family of 12. Oof, definitely in that town didn't exist electricity and no TV. My two siblings, two children died when they were little, when they were babies. We only grew up 10. I can imagine how hard their life it was at the beginning, right? My mom, it was a housewife. My father, a farmer. I can imagine their beginnings like that. The house, it was small. Probably they had not too many space. And many times probably they didn't have food, but there was a lot of love in that house. My siblings are telling me that their beginnings were so struggle because it was to have a daycare at home, right? Too many children at similar age, all of them. My brother, the oldest one, was telling me when they were little, they were listening a program on the radio. That program was called The People Who Wants to Be Someone in Life. They knew that in order to go out from that town, they had to do something. That program inspired him and the rest of the siblings. And he saw that the only opportunity to go out and to be successful in life, it was through the education. At very young age, he moves to the city with the full support of my parents. He started to study and work at the same time. Little by little, he was bringing the rest of the family, of the siblings, including my parents, to the city. I came to the city when I was 6 years old. I didn't suffer too much like they did it because when I was born, some of them were working and they were helping my parents. When we were living in the city, my brother, Oscar is his name, he moves to the big city, San Salvador. He decided to continue in his preparation. Remember that he saw the only exit that he saw to be successful in life, it was education. He wanted to be a lawyer. He was studying in the National University of my country in El Salvador. Everything it was running smooth. But by the 80s, in my country, started the civil war. It was a war in between the government and the guerrilla, the terrorists. Unfortunately, the government, it was saying that all the students, especially from that university, from the law school, were part of the guerrilla. The soldiers killed him. They killed my brother. That day, it was the saddest day for our family. Because they didn't just kill him. We felt it like they killed the whole family because we were so united. He was the leader. He was taking care of all of us all the time. It was so sad. But guess what? They killed him, right? But they didn't kill the desire on us to be someone in life. By the way, tomorrow is his birthday. Happy birthday, bro. I decided to follow his steps. In high school, I met with this handsome guy who is now my husband. We went together to the medical school. The medical school is for 8 years. I remember this, that in my first years of university, my parents gave it to me a present. That present, it was an stethoscope. You know that instrument that we used to listen the heartbeat? Well, they gave me that. I didn't know how to use it at that time. A neighbor came that day and he was calling me since he knew that I was a student in the medical school. He was calling me doctora. Doctora means a female doctor because the male doctor is just doctor. He was calling me doctora. And he saw me and he said, oh, the doctora is here. And I said, oh, hi, mister. And I was walking to my bedroom and my mom called me, Mirna, come. And I said, "Oh, yes, mother." And he said, "Oh, listen, his heart." Oh my gosh. It was a tough moment because I didn't know how to use that instrument. And you know what? It was hard to find it because man doesn't have a heart, right? Are you agree with me? Well, it was a funny story, but the point is that I remember my mom's face. I saw the pride that she felt to know that her daughter, her little one, will going to be a doctor. Whew, that gave me more commitment to me. Oh my gosh, I had to do it, right? To make proud my mother. Well, I became a doctor after 8 years. I got married that year too. That year, it was like a bittersweet for me. It because I had a happy moment and sad moment. Happy moments because I got married. I graduated from the medical school, but my mom passed away. Unfortunately, she passed away that year. Well, I graduated, right, from the medical school. Everybody was happy for me. And guess what? They gave me the diploma, but that diploma didn't bring any key, any car, any house key, even a job. I didn't have a job. And I was married already. And I said, oh my gosh, what can I do? Well, the best decision probably it was to open my own business, right? The medical office. But at that time, I was just a general doctor. And general doctor doesn't make too much money. And I saw too many general doctors around me. I said, nope, it's better to continue preparing myself because I believe, remember the chip that they put it on my heart and my mind. Education is the key. I decide to apply to the residence training program. And I was accepted. My husband too, in a different residence program, but we were working in the same hospital. I did it the internal medicine residence training, and he did it the surgery training. Everything, it was fine. The family was established. My children were born. We had a house, the car, everything, it was fine. But the year that my husband ended his program, his training program, doctors started the strike. They were demanding better salaries. It's not just that, better equipment, more hospital. What happened? The government decided to close all the medical positions. They closed it. And then my husband became unemployed. It was just me working with 3 children, paying the bills. We were struggling. My husband did it the 8 years of the university and then 3 more years of the training. And he said, well, I need to continue my preparation, to continue studying more with our child. And he decided to come to United States. He told me, well, I need to do a fellowship. Let me go to United States because my parents live there. And I said, okay, go. He came 2 years in advance of me. I was at the home with my children, working hard. And sometimes we were coming to visit him. But after 2 years, we decided to follow him because we want to be together in order to maintain the family unite together and raise the children together. I came to United States. I left everything back home. What happens when we come to United States? Well, the life in here is not easy, right? Most of you are immigrants too. When I came here, I realized it was not the same to come as a tourist. That when you take the decision to live in here, it's not the same. everything is expensive. Oh, the rent, the utilities. In here, even the air that you put to the flat tire, you need to pay for that. In my country, that thing is free, at least. And I was so depressed. The first 6 months, it was the most horrible time in this country for me because I missed too much my job, my family, my environment. I was just at home because my husband didn't let me to work. He said, no, you need to wait. You will work, but in the medical field. But I'm the type of woman that I like to generate income. One day, my mother-in-law asked me to sell. Why you don't sell jewelry? Why you don't sell makeup? And I said to her, what? To whom? To whom I will sell that? I don't know nobody, because we were living in a neighborhood that the different races, they didn't talk my language. I didn't know English at all. And it wasn't not just that. I didn't have friends. Oh my gosh. One day, I was in the laundry, and the owner of the laundry came to me and asked me, do you know that if somebody wanna work? I said, me, I wanna work. My husband said, no, yes, I can do it. But guess what? I started to work. In less than a week, they fired me. They fired me. The owner came so polite and told me, unfortunately, I cannot have you here because you cannot communicate with the customers. Oh my gosh, how that is possible? I'm in the most developed country in the whole world. I'm a doctor, right? And I have a specialty, and they fire me from that job. But guess what? I have the chip, right? Education is the key to success. That is my belief. I said, well, if I decided to stay in the United States because I want a better future for my children, I need to start from zero again. I have to go and take ESL classes and take my certifications to work in the medical field, because in here you need certification for everything. I went to the school and I was studying ESL classes at night. I did it for 3 months, only 3 months. In the school that I was taking my certification, they gave me the opportunity to work there. And I started to work as a medical instructor. At the beginning, to be honest, it was very hard because of the English, right? Some students were laughing from my English. They were saying that my pronunciation, it wasn't right. But I didn't quit. I said, I know medicine. They don't know. And I changed the strategy. Instead to read the lecture before to write it down, I was asking one of them, okay, read it, please. And they started to read it. And when they were reading it, I was paying attention. And after that, I was talking like I knew it. And then I made the class so funny. I create an environment that the medicine is so complex, but I broke it down so easily. An example, I was telling them, all right, we will talk about the medical terminology, right? The heart. When you see this word that is cardi, means heart, right? Heart, very good. And I was connecting with another one, cardiology, an example. Oh, do you recognize the word? Yes, cardi, very good. Study of the heart. And I was telling them, but remember one thing, this concept is new for you. Cardi means female heart. Why, they say? Because the man doesn't have a heart, right? And they started to laugh. But some of them were saying, my boyfriend has a heart. My husband has a heart. Oh, really? Probably it's because you are in love. But one of them said, my father has a heart. Your dad has a heart. Okay, let me put this word with another one. And I did it. Cardiomegaly. Megaly means enlargement. What is the meaning of this? A big heart. And I was saying, probably, if you think that the man has a heart, they have a big heart, right? Why? Yeah, because they can love too many women at the same time. And they started to laugh. And in that way, we were learning the medicine. Those students that were laughing from me, at the end, they were so happy because they learned a lot. And I realized that to teach, it was my other passion. In the same school, they had too many programs and they allowed me to take it. I'm the woman that I like to learn. And I took all of the classes that they were teaching. I did ultrasound, phlebotomy, EKG, billing and coding, dialysis, CPR, all of those classes, I took it. And guess what? After that, they asked me to teach those classes. I was working the 7 days of the week, different groups, morning, evening, and even Saturday and Sundays. But guess what? I was working so hard, right? I was spending too much energy. But my income didn't grow up. My income was horizontal, didn't go up. But my children grew up and they were ready to go to the university. And I said, what do I have to do? I said, I need to open my own business to make more money. And I was thinking to open a spa. I was ready because I took classes, massage and facial classes. And then when I was taking control of my life, in that exact moment, Atomy was introduced to me. A friend of us, my husband and me, invited me to have a cup of coffee. When I went to her house and I saw her, I was in shock. And I told to myself, this lady is already injecting Botox, because I didn't see her expression marks. And she started to laugh and she told me, no, it's not that. I'm using the Atomy creams. And she offered me a facial. And I love it. And I told her, these are the creams that I will use it in my spa. Then I did these 3 steps. I registered in Atomy. I call it the 3S. First one, sign up as a member. I did it. It's free, right? You can get a lot of benefits just being a member of Atomy. Start to use it. That is a recommendation that I am telling to my associate. You need to let the associate to buy something, to get something the time that you are signing in the company. They have to, because otherwise they won't try the product. That is so important, to start to using the product. And I did it. I ordered my kids the creams. And the other is to share the Atomy opportunity. That it took a time. But the first 2, I did it immediately. The sign up and start using the product. My house became Atomian, 100%. The whole house. Even my health. I was in the moment that I suffer from asthma, right? Doctor was telling me that probably I needed to take steroids, and I don't like it. I don't like that type of treatment. I said, let me try the natural supplement. And I started to use hemohim, omega, vitamin C, and spirulina. Wow, my allergies improved 99%. Are gone. I cannot tell you that I am cured, no, but I feel so better, especially with this type of weather. My allergies were so bad. my eye was so red like I was in drugs. But with these products, my health improved a lot. I become the product of the product, right? A consumer, like it says in there, a person who intends to order or use products or services for personal, social, family, domestic needs. Everybody in this room is a consumer, right? Some people are asking me, why two prices? Why in the book or in the flyer, they have two prices? They have member price and also they have a non-member price. I said, Atomy is asking you to introduce people in the company as members. That's the way that they will have the full benefits, right? Better prices, great product, natural ones. But they wanted to get the non-member price because they want to get money from the people. Atomy said, no. If you want to do it as a business, it's Atomy, the company that will pay you, not the people. The consumer has been abused. And Atomy is reborning as a consumer curator, offering products that we can use safely, products that we can trust and use, natural products. The most important thing in Atomy are the customers, right? The best philosophy that explains that is the philosophy of the cow and the baby. What happens with the farmer? The farmer feeds the cow because he wanted to get more milk. The mother feeds the baby, right? Because we love the baby and we want to raise a healthy baby. We don't expect nothing in return. Atomy is a company that treats us as babies. Atomy knows that when we say cherish the spirit, is that because the human being is made up as an image of God, right? We need to love the humanity. We have to develop empathy for the human beings. We need to remember that this is a business in between humans. I was in the moment that I didn't know what to do because I wanted to open a spa, remember? But I didn't do it. I love the Atomy product, but I wasn't sure to do the business. I decided to make a combination of three of them to continue working because I love it. But I left 2 days, the weekend, and I started to share the Atomy opportunity. Do you see that? Did you hear that song that says, no, 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 no. You heard it, right? And we are expecting something wrong when we hear that song. In Atomy, there are too many no's too, but in a good way. No registration fee, no ownership, no initial package purchase, no website usage fee, no capital required. Too many no's in a good way. When my husband saw that, he asked me, sign in. And I told him, I already did it. Atomy is a company that for me is the great opportunity that I was asking for. It came in the right time. It's a business that it has daily necessity product, right? Product that we use it since are waking up until going to bed, and we will use it forever. This is so true. I'm asking to my associates sometimes, what is your why? Because you need to have a powerful why in order to be successful in Atomy, in order to leave the comfort zone. Because if you keep in that comfort zone, you will fail, right? Everybody needs to have a reason to do Atomy. That is the dream. a dream that needs to be written down, and you need to write it down, that dreams. And when you do that, well, that will become a goal. If we break it down, that goal, that becomes a plan. And that plan, if you put passion and action, becomes a reality. I did it. Let me give you an example. Do you see that car? I wrote it down in a life scenario. Do you see that circle that is, I put it, the car, right? And I describe it. I want a Tesla white car, and I have it. I'm driving the brand new car, Tesla. Dreams can come true. That quote is so true. If you can dream it, you can do it. And I started to do it. I started to making things happen. Making facial meetings, presentations, virtual meetings. That also is true. Hard work and sacrifice, great result. I became a sales master, and during the pandemic, we became a diamond master and auto sales master. And the last December, we achieved the Giron Rose Master. Some people ask me, how did you take that picture? Well, I took it in the last Success Academy that it was done in New Jersey before the pandemic. I had a dream, right? And with the power of too many prayer and teamwork, became a reality. That is the key. That is the clue that you need to have it in mind in Atomy. This is a teamwork. I'm telling to my associate, I can do things that you cannot do it, but you can do things that I cannot do it. But guess what? If we work together, we can do great things. To achieve a master chief involves too many things, right? The first thing is to have a dream, to be determined. And we were determined. I remember that some people were telling me, oh, you're not ready. You need to wait. And I was discussing that with the teamwork. And they said, no, we had to do it. We can do it. And we did it. We put too much effort on that. And we did it in 10 days of the challenge period. It was determination, preparation, coordination, meetings, communication, working one-to-one in groups, and it worked. We achieved the mastership, the Giron Rose Mastership. And then we entered in celebration mode. After to achieve that big mastership, we had a meeting, a party. All the members, not all of them could come, but some of them came. And I invited to the Giron Rose Master Israel and Sonia Maldonado, and the Star Master Darlene King came too. We had a great time, great meal. And so happy to see you again. When you decide to do something in your life, you need to work on yourself, right? That is the best project that you need to work on. How to do that? We need to be always in a student mode. To succeed here, you need to be trained. We need to learn about the Atomy company, right? About the compensation plan, about the product, how to fill it up, the scenario, the life scenario. We need to volunteer to do that. Even how to become or bring people to the Zoom meeting. We have to get the training. Learning mode all the time. Atomy, it has a success system that we can bring our associates and new people. To be successful in Atomy, we need to follow these steps. As you can see, the first two, set a goal, write it down, right? Write it down, the dream. Write it down and make it a goal. Set up your GPS and make the commitment. You are the one that had to do it. We can help you, but you need to do that. You cannot develop my dream, but I can help you to work in order to get that dream come true. Learning, learning, learning. That is the mode. The more you present the plan, the more your business will grow. It is a business of numbers. That is why you must know how to present it. Numbers don't lie, right? Men lie all the time. Women do too, but sometimes. But the numbers never lie. There is nothing more important than believing in the numbers. You need to register your weekly numbers to create a system. Every week, you register the numbers of your guests. How many people did you invite? 10? How many people show up to your meeting? 5? It does mean next time you need to invite 20, right? From those people that came in, how many they bought products? The numbers don't lie. This is another mode, recruiting mode. That is the way that we will bring more people to our organization. You will always be in recruiting mode. Recruiting, recruiting, and recruiting. That is the way. Bring more people to the business. What happens when you bring more people to the business? They will buy product, more points, and those points becomes more zeros to your check, right? The distance in between your dreams and the reality is the discipline. The discipline sooner or later overcome intelligence. In network marketing, it's not the smarter person who makes the most money. It's the most disciplined person. How to be disciplined? Doing the repetition. Repetition is the key to create habit. And this, the habit is the tool to create discipline. Repetition, repetition, create the habit. And the habit creates the discipline. That is a fabulous habit that everyone needs to develop. Cultivate the habit of being grateful. Grateful for everything that we have. It is so hard to say 100 times a day, thank you. Probably you will say 100 times, oof, too many. But it's not difficult. Let me teach you how. I have 10 fingers, right? I won't do it 100 times, don't worry. I will do it just 10 times. I will say, thank you, God, because you gave me this opportunity to develop at the Atomy business, right? And I will say, thank you, 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 10 times in less than 1 minute. It is possible, right? We need to do that. Be grateful. You heard about the virus, right? Oof, we were so afraid to that COVID virus. We are survivors, thanks God. We are here. We knew, oh, that virus is so contagious and it spread it so easily. Why we don't do Atomy viral? It's a small percentage of people in the United States that knows about Atomy. It's our job to spread the voice. You need to make contagious this feeling that we have, the passion that we have. I can see Darlene sometimes, the passion that she talks about Atomy, Jason, and too many leaders. Israel, oh, the passion that he has and shows us. We need to do that too, to develop that. Let's make Atomy go viral. This is a great thing that Atomy does. Atomy is a unique company. Atomy is a company that has a heart. Wow. Last year, in the tri-state area, we had a hurricane, the Ida hurricane. It was unexpected. It was so quick, and a lot of people died. I was affected too, because my basement, it was like an indoor pool, to have an idea. It was like an indoor pool. Everything was floating there. My laundry machines, my freezer, they got damaged. The water tank, the boiler got damaged. We lost 2 cars, total loss. Thank God my Tesla didn't get damaged. In Atomy, it has the culture of sharing, right? Atomy says that that is a mission that all companies must have, and is telling and teaching us, their employees, executive partners, and all members to practice that culture, to share with other people, to improve their life and give the help wherever is needed. Atomy America gave it to us, that donation. It's so grateful, right? Oh, how I cannot be in love with this company that take care of us, the customer. I love Atomy. This is the new motto: renew day by day. The Atomy company that we have it today is not the same company that we had it yesterday, right? Atomy is like the old man. He's dying, but the interior man reborn day by day. The great version of you is waiting for you, but you must do the work. You need to leave the comfort zone. Atomy is a company that is not competing with other companies, it's competing with itself, with the same company. You need to leave your comfort zone. You need to leave that bubble where you live. You need to put more air in that bubble and let it explode it in a good way. It's never too late to reborn again and return all of those bad decisions that you made it in the past, building a new and strong habit. What are you waiting for? Tell me, what are you waiting for? Atomy has everything. You have the key. Atomy is the vehicle. Come on and let in. Let's drive the car together. We have enough room for all of you. Atomy is the company that will help us to achieve our dreams. Today is the day that you have to take the decision to reborn again. Atomy is the company. It's like my husband said, the ticket to get your financial freedom. Atomy is the company that will give it to us the good retirement. Why do you think I am here? I'm getting older, right? My children, they will live, they will do their own life. What about me? I stopped my dreams for a while and I started to work for my children's dreams. Now is my time. Now is my time to do it. And Atomy is the great opportunity. Atomy is a job that takes passion, right? Atomy is waiting for you. Are you waiting for Atomy? Come on, come with us. We are waiting for you. Don't go by yourself. We walk together. Atomy is the company that will let you to achieve your dream. Thank you very much. Gracias.